What's up, everybody? Welcome. My name is Corey. This is Craig from High Speed Daddy. And
you like that? That was my jazz hands.
That was
jazz
nice.
Hands.
Good jazz hands. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm in a tank top for a reason. I'm going to share that with you in a second. I'm going to also tell you what this little tattoo is all about. But Craig's sweaty. He just got out from working out. But working out.
That's sweat, not water.
Yeah. But listen, guys, if you're watching us on Culture City's channel, hello, welcome. High Speed Daddy is a huge supporter of Culture City. We've donated in the past. In addition, we have some surprises coming up that you might be excited about. I know that Culture Ball is coming up. Imagine Dragons are supposed to be there, so I heard that's going to be really cool. And it's in the great state of Alabama, of course. Alabama is one of the safest states right now with everything going on. So
I didn't know that. Good fact.
Yeah, it is Florida and Alabama. So I'm good. I don't know anything about Jersey where you're at, Craig, but
not so good.
Not so much.
That's why I'm locked here in my bunker of a basement.
Yes, and I am in the beautiful daylight of Florida right now. It's pretty nice and pretty sunny. So Craig, what are we talking about today? Talk to me.
Real quick. Dad hacks for fitness, right? How do you still get your fitness in when you have that stressful, busy life going on with the kids running around? And this could just be, men's hacks for fitness, right? Whatever it may be. It's about fitting in fitness into your routine and regimen. And a lot of the things we're going to talk about, you have heard us talk in the past. And I'll tell you the biggest thing to do to make you successful for getting your fitness in is scheduling it into your routine, scheduling it the day before, the week before, the month before, whatever it may be, into your routine so that you will get it done, whether it's in the morning, whether it's between lunchtime, whether it's like me working out with the kids on the play set while they're playing outside, whatever it may be. But scheduling it into your routine is the best thing for you. But sometimes that quick, instantaneous, whatever, like just hop in. You got 5 minutes, like just get their sweat on somehow. But Corey, you got something?
No, one of our dads in our in our High Speed Daddy Provide Protect Connect private Facebook group. Yes, that's a shameless plug. Totally left us a comment that Uber Eats with Chick-fil-A is how they stay fit. Come on now. Come on now. I don't know who that was.
I wish. Don't get me wrong. I love me my Chick-fil-A in moderation. All right. You can use that as another tip for you. It's okay to have stuff like that as long as you have the discipline to not do it all the time. All right. Yeah. But I'm not going to go promote fast food because that's neither here nor there. So that's what's up.
I'm going to tell you who it was. Wait. Duplicate. Okay, Sorry, I've got. All right. That was whatever. It's not working. Okay.
All right. So quick thing. People commenting. So I'm going to tell you right now, the Katie Staracosta, that is not a Katie. That is a Mitchell. Mitchell's using his wife's. So Mitchell is actually First Sergeant Costa. He was my first. He was my 2 levels up when I was in the military in my unit. Mitchell Costa came back recently from being overseas. So thank you, Sergeant Costa, for serving and protecting while we're sitting here. We all appreciate it. And thank you very much for the continued support of High Speed Daddy. From the beginning, he knows the ins and outs. He's helped. He's bought product. He's, enticed me to do it, et cetera, et cetera. Hired me when I needed some cash at the time to bring me in and do more work into the military. When I was not working corporate, when sales were very low in High Speed Daddy, he was one of the originals. So thank you so much, brother. I appreciate it.
That's incredible. All right. So here's what we got going on. We're gonna kind of go back and forth here and share a couple things. I will tell you that both of these dudes on this show right now care a lot about fitness. Okay.
It may not look like it, but we do.
Hey, yo, speak for yourself, homie. Speak for yourself. Listen, no, I want to say that before we start anything, if you're a dad that's looking to have a very quick and easy workout routine to maximize on the time, go check out the blog tab over at highspeeddaddy.com because we have a 4-minute Tabata style workout. Mm-hmm. If you don't know what a Tabata is, I'll kind of explain it to you. But first, I'm going to talk about kind of my thoughts. Okay, so my background, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a medical professional, so just got to say that. But I was a personal trainer for a while. Okay, and so I'm very in tune with kind of what's going on with my body and everything else. And then also, as a background of qualifications, I am an Iron Dad. Okay, so this this is my Iron Man tattoo because I finished the Iron Man triathlon back in 2012. You know, so this is like a long time ago. I was like, I'm almost 40 now. I was 31 when I did it, so we're talking a good while ago. I did it that age because I didn't have any pain going on. I didn't have any any kind of major injuries, so I was feeling pretty good about it.
And not so many kids.
Yeah, I had 2 under the age of 3 when I was training. So my wife was like, "Listen, if you want to do this, you got to go early and get it done because you need to make breakfast at 7 a.m." And I'm like, "Okay." So I think when it comes to fitness now and how I've kind of morphed, and I did a blog post about this like in the past, like, you know, when you're young and when you're in high school or whatever, like it's all about, yo, bro, how much can you bench, right? Like, yo, how much can you bench, bro, right? And you're like, oh, two this, 2 that, 1 this, whatever. But then as you get older and you work out for yourself, you work out for your like physical physique
well-being
or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's mostly superficial stuff. Like it's okay to be superficial with that stuff.
Let me chime in real quick on that.
Yeah.
So there is a level, and you're talking about, you're kind of joking about it a little bit, like, you know, it's kind of a vanity thing a little bit. Right?
Yes.
So there's something to be said for vanity and increasing confidence, right?
Yes.
And that's one of the things that we all just want more of is more confidence. And there's a severe lack of confidence in the male world these days.
Yeah.
Right. So there's something to be said, and it could be as easy as right now, a lot of us can't get haircuts. You're just not allowed to go to barbers through the pandemic, right? There's something to be said for having a good haircut and making you feel better about yourself. And the same thing translates over to fitness too, you know, and some of us, and that's okay. If that's your why, that's okay. It's whatever drives you to do that. Just know that there's obviously all the different pros of exercising and working out and staying healthy and stuff like that. We don't need to get into all those things because we all know that exercising is good for you.
Yeah.
To a certain extent. You could get obsessed with it. You could work out too much. You could hurt yourself and do all that. But that's on, you know, very slim cases. Yeah. Sorry, I had to go into the confidence thing real quick.
I love it. It is a confidence thing. And I feel like my fitness or whatever movement that I do for the day, because right now I don't really have a specific regimen, right? Like my Ironman days are over. I'm not really going to the gym because I can't, you know, because it doesn't allow us to go anymore. And I'll be honest, like, you know, we don't have any gym sponsorships here, but I'm going to be staying home and working out now because I've learned how to do it at home. And the resistance training has been great. I've been doing a lot of calisthenics and body weight stuff, and it's been great. So, you know, as you're in high school or whatever, and you're lifting for vanity and how much you can lift and really bragging about that, and then you take a step forward and you get a little bit older, maybe your 20s, maybe your 30s, you start. Can you hear my kids screaming in the background? Yeah, this is real life. So
I get it.
This is what it is. So, you know, you start to work out for functionality. And then as you get older, you're like really working out for like mobility. Like I want to be able to move and I want to be strong and I want to be able to pick up my kids and stuff like that. Oh my God. Naked kid passing by in the background.
It happens.
Not completely naked. He's in his underwear, but I'll just stand here.
That's normal.
Yeah. So listen, that kind of is it in a nutshell for me. As I've gotten older, it's less about like showing other people what I can do in the gym and more about like, it's just for me. And I work out so I can have a healthier, not healthier, an easier life. Yep. Right. And I'm finding myself investing a lot more in my body. Like LeBron James invests $1 million in his body a year, he says. Right. And that's why he's been playing 20 years and he's still at the top of the game. And like, for me, I have, you know, a massage membership. I go to, you know, a massage place and I invest in that part because it helps me keep moving. I mean, I'm, you know, almost 40 here. So I'm like, okay, whatever. I got to start being proactive. Nothing's deteriorating just yet, but I do notice like a weird finger thing here and there.
Oh, yeah.
Like, what the hell's going on with my finger? Right.
Yeah. Like you're not getting a circulation like normal. You have a cramp. You're like, what the hell's going on there?
Yeah, so
no, I understand.
More functionality. How about you?
Absolutely. No. Real quick, I want to address John Wagner saying that, you know, it's sad to say he doesn't work out, but on the job, he's nonstop up and down stairs, walking and moving drill pipe 12 hours a day. I get that. I have friends that are in way better shape than me. I have friends that are in way better shape than me when I was at my peak. And these are construction workers, guys that are doing that. They get their exercise through their daily job. They don't have to have a formal exercise and pick up and put down iron weights or go for a run and stuff like that because they're getting their exercise through their job. And John, that's okay. We appreciate it. The only thing I'd suggest is maybe some version of active recovery, right? Stretching routines, stuff like that to keep you active so that you don't get into those arthritis things. I have a lot of mechanic friends and whatnot that, their bodies are blown out by the time they're 40, right? Up and down under cars all day. My in-laws are farmers, right? My father-in-law, 67 years old, still going like he was probably 30. But I can see the toll that has taken on his body, right? Lifting up hay bales, putting them down, getting under tractors, getting up, stuff like that. The active recovery is what I think will help out stretching routines and things like that to loosen up tendons as you recover from those hard daily jobs that you guys are doing. Military is the same way. I was in the military. There's kind of there's some forced exercise that's built in, but at the same time, there's, you have to be in shape to do certain functions of the job, and you get your exercise through those functions of the job. Yeah. So I completely understand. So John, thank you for chiming in on that and explaining that a little bit there.
Heck yeah. And you said it was First Sergeant Costa?
Yes, First Sergeant Costa.
Okay, good. I want to make sure I got that right. First Sergeant Costa says he's working out at home, but going to the gym gives him zero distractions, and you get the regulars to help push you. Dude, let's talk about gym regulars. Like, I am so impressed, and I don't mean this in a creepy way, but I'll find myself just like lost staring at a guy, girl, like, dude, whoever it is, like
wow, how'd they get there? Right?
Like,
it must have happened overnight. What supplements are you taking?
Yeah.
No. Hard work, lots of consistency.
I want to know what they do for a job. How do these dudes with these like massive muscles, like, what do you do? Are you like at a bank? Like, I don't know.
Would you like change?
Like
hundreds?
Withdraw? Yeah, I don't know, man.
But no, man, I hear you. I hear you on that. Definitely.
Yeah, John says start stretching more. Yeah, dude, stretching is so prevent injury. Yeah,
I never used to stretch. Never used to. And then I found out that I perform better once I started getting that active recovery and stretching after I work out. So my quick routines when I do exercise is I do a mobility kind of warm up just to loosen up the joints, because now that we're getting older, both Corey and I are approaching 40 real quick, is that you have to loosen up the joints, but you can't just go right into it, right? But I'm not going to do static stretches and whatnot in the beginning. I'm going to do static on the back end, and I feel that helps me. You kind of have to. There's a little self-awareness built in here. You have to kind of find things that work for you. Pay attention to your body and how you react to certain things, right? Are you lifting too heavy? Not lifting enough? This and that. Running too hard? Not running enough? Et cetera, et cetera. And how you stretch, when you stretch. And things along those lines. And here's the thing. Everyone's going to have their own opinion on what you should do, right? Yeah. There's some basic principles around things that have been the same way since, Arnold Schwarzenegger was lifting weights, and even way before that into like Greco-Roman days, probably caveman days, whatever. Yeah. But, you just have to find something that works for you. And quick dad hacks here, right, is like kind of fitting in these routines. As we said before, scheduling this stuff in. But the instantaneous, the sporadic exercises are some of the most fun, right? Just getting the kid, like picking up my toddler, who's probably 25 pounds now, and just throwing her up in the air like 10 times and like squatting down. She's having fun. You're connecting with her. She's loving it. You're getting exercise from it. And then you go up the ranks if you have multiple kids, right? Like then I go on to my daughter, who's probably like 40 pounds, and I go on to my son, who's like 60 pounds, right? And it's like, okay, this is a good 5-10 minute workout, right? Getting that high intensity training there. Yeah, I'm not throwing intensity interval training, HIIT workout. Yeah. But yeah, you find out what works for you, but do something to sweat, right? Or get the heart rate moving up and down. It doesn't have to be fancy, long, drawn out routines. And if that is, and you have a goal set in mind, an Ironman, if you have, I want to put on 15 pounds of muscle, like you're going to have to, do certain things and get a little bit more disciplined. In that case, you're probably waking up earlier in the morning, as you used to do, Corey, right? Training for your Ironman that hour beforehand, or late at night, or you have your partner cover you while you get away. Here's the other thing that kind of fits into all this is as you're doing it, you're getting you time in, right? You're getting a little separation time. You're getting that stress relief. You're building those endorphins and the dopamine hits, right? Like we're getting some technical things in here. That helps you out, not just on the exercise, but in life, makes you happier, gets that energy out. And as I've stated before in other times, and other blogs or other lives here, is that my wife actually notices a direct relation to if I work out in the morning to how I am as a husband, as a father, as a person that day, compared to if I didn't work out in the morning, and maybe stress is, I'm a little bit more wound up or things are a little bit more tight. I might be more prone to snap or whatever. Like you get that energy out somewhere else, right?
So I'm going to do two things. So one, I want to brag about what I did today for my workout. And then two, I'm going to issue a challenge to anybody listening, any mom, dad, whatever. All right. I'm going to challenge you to do what I did, because if I can do it, you can do it. All right. So burpees, we all know burpees are awesome, but they also suck because they're very hard. Okay. So I did a burpee. And so just for anyone that's not sure, a burpee, you go down, your legs go out, they go in, you're still in push-up position. You can do a push-up at that point if you want. Then you stand up and you jump. Okay. That's one. So it's down, back, push up, in, up, right? And so I did 50 in a row. 50 in a row. And by the time I hit 20, I was like, what am I doing with my life? And at 40, I was like, I can do this, right? And so the last 5, but we did it as a family. So we all did 50 burpees each. I will tell you, Parker, who is 5 years old, only did 16. But I was like, he added
16. That's a lot.
He added a push-up, dude. He was shirtless in his little Spider-Man underwear, and he was just killing it.
Man, great.
Roger, my 9-year-old, he did, I want to say 20, which I was proud of. Izzy, my daughter, is a dancer, dances 6 days a week. She wasn't even sweating at the end of her 50.
Come on, Dad, let's go. Come on, it's TikTok time.
My wife was like, yeah. Oh, man, she's done 5 today, by the way, 5 TikToks. My wife, though, she does not like working out. Like, she's just like, I just don't want to, right? And I know I need to, but I don't want to, which is like most of us. So, and Katie says, not Katie, but First Sergeant Costa says he's all about burpees. So, when we did it, it was really cool because Jen made it through. She was like, I think I'm going to just do 25. And I, in my head, was like, yeah, right. You're doing 50. So I was like, just do 5 more at 25. And she hit 30. And I was like, literally 5 more, babe. And I knew if she got to 35, I was like, what are you going to do? Just quit after, like, you got 15 left. Come on, So she did all 50 and we cheered her on as a family. Everybody got to choose their soundtrack of who they were working out to. I did The Weeknd, that one Bright Lights one, I did that one. And then Jen chooses Hamilton the musical.
Oh my God.
Man, like, most people don't know this. I have a degree in musical theater. Like, I was a performer. Like, I sang my face off. I will tell you, never in a million years would I have show tunes in the car or want to watch a show tune.
Or exercise to a show tune.
She was like, I'm not giving away my shot. She's like all pumped. I'm like, hey, whatever.
Whatever pumps them up, right? If that's what gets her going, so be it. Like, a lot of people don't know about me. Like, I used to be into a lot of like hard rock and Linkin Park. I came up through that alternative phase, Nirvana, et cetera, Pearl Jam, whatever.
Yeah.
Same thing. You're same age, right? Grunge music.
Yeah.
But as I got into like being older and working out, I don't know, man, like the EDM, like Avicii, like that's my jam when, I'll put that stuff on Pandora and I just go to town with like house music, trance, EDM, whatever it may be.
Yeah.
Whatever pumps you up and gets you going, just a little bit more motivation. And sometimes it's your family members yelling at you, so.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. I think Roger chose Ludacris. My 9-year-old boy chose Ludacris. Of course, we did the safe version, but I mean, the whole thing was like, then with you can't say anything. It's Ludacris, so you're like, whatever. So, anyways, that's it. Do you feel like we helped some people here, Craig?
I hope so. I hope people are getting motivated from this. And you know what? Joseph, I mean, I love Joseph. He's in on everything we do here, man. Joseph's awesome. Thanks, brother. I appreciate it. And I think what he's getting at here, burpees and like, we might have to get on here and do some burpees live one of these days. We might have burpee off, burp off. we might have to do a live exercise.
Bring George. We got to bring George, the other high-speed daddy, into this. Now, George would probably crush both of us.
Maybe not. He's, everyone's got their built down aggression somewhere. We might be surprised on who ends up beating us up. So
Yeah.
I might be the first to tap out these days. Who knows? But
yeah, it's true. It's true. Oh well.
Whatever it may be.
If you do, here's the deal, man. If you do tap out, it's okay. It's not that kind of manly culture here, bro. It's like if you happen, just do what you can.
Do what you can. The fact that you're
anybody.
doing something is what makes the difference here, right?
And seriously, you don't need to compare yourself. to
Everyone's got their own goals. Everyone has their own why. It's whatever drives you,
Yep.
So whatever it may be. So that's all I got. I think we're good for today. 20 minutes, real quick. We don't like to go on here for hours and hours. We know that everyone's got their stuff going on.
Me
So
too. I got a
Yep.
new phone I have to unlock for my daughter. It's like her birthday. I got her a phone secretly. Like, look, I'm gonna tell you the truth here, people. Like, call me a meanie, but I upgraded my phone, and I'm gonna give her my old phone. She'll never know the difference.
Nothing the matter with that.
Thank you.
Nothing the
making
matter with
sure.
that.
Hey, people.
That's smart.
Oh, Joey says a Zoom call with a bunch of high-speed daddies all doing burpees. Oh, man.
So I don't know about a Zoom call doing all burpees, but we're in the process of putting together possibly some version of like a happy hour on Zoom with men in the High Speed Daddy Provide, Protect, and Connect group. Go check us out on Facebook there. But we're trying to come up with some ideas to do something on there where a bunch of guys can get together. Besides just a Facebook group, but to see each other in person and talk through some issues, kind of, our online little men's group and whatnot. So we're developing some ideas around that, and we might have something sooner than you think, Joseph.
Yeah, and if you haven't heard, people, this thing is in stock. If you don't know what this is the High Speed Daddy Black Camo backpack. This is the first time we've launched this. We just got a couple back in stock. They went fast when we launched. So if you're interested in one, go snag it. I'm going to the park to take a couple more pictures so we can post them on social and show you how cool it is. Because it's so epic. But all right, people. Bye, Culture City. We love you. Thank you guys for letting us come on the channel, and thanks to everybody else for tuning in. Joey, we'll see you in Provide, Protect, Connect. Bye, guys. Take care.
Thank you.